Hi, I'm Marc Desengano. I'm an actor, improviser, theatre maker, and educator, and I'm the new co-artistic director of Western Edge Youth Arts.
Hi, I'm Robert Young. I am a gun, I am where I dream man. I am an artist, sculptor, and just a round, really deadly fella. And I'm the other co-artistic director at Weir.
We're going to ask each other a couple of questions about what you can expect and what we can expect from this new phase at Weir.
Can I get the first question? So, John, what have you learned from Penny and Torres that you would like to bring into your time as an artistic director?
Penny and Torres led this company through such a dynamic time and such an important phase, and to be able to come in and continue that vision and bring my own flavor to it is really exciting for me. I've learned from them about resilience, about what it takes to have conversations in this industry, and important ones. And also about looking after yourself, making sure that you are strong and ready so that you can take care of the people around you. And we take care of a lot of people here at Weir.
So community is important.
Our community is very important, yeah. I'm going to push for you.
Awesome.
What does art as culture mean to you?
Well, art as culture. I think art is culture, and it informs the different cultures and the different languages that we have here in Australia, but also traditionally. How we pass on story and song is through culture, is through art, is through performance. And I think it informs different people groups and different song lines and different identities of people because, that's their story, that's their song, and that is their culture because that's their story and that's their song.
Yeah, that's agreed.
What impact do you want to have on Western Edge and in the arts industry?
What impact do I want to have at Western Edge? I want to be a shoulder. I want to be an ear. I want to be the legs. I want to carry. I want to show these young people that we have a voice, that we have a presence, that we have a right to be in the rooms and the spaces that Weir is putting us into and getting us into, rooms that we've never been in before. And that the wider community, especially the arts one, should be listening. I want to be a presence for the young people so that they can feel supported in doing that. And so that they feel safe to go into those rooms and be themselves, and tell their stories. As an educator, I take my role as a role model incredibly seriously, and that's what I want to be.
Awesome.
Yeah. What can the arts community expect from you?
Ooh. What the arts community will learn and hope to begin to hear is that I'm coming.
Get ready.
No, but I hope to bring something that hasn't been seen in this industry yet.
Yeah.
Because I know my history and my connection to Melbourne and what my family and that have done for our community through generations, and that I bring that identity, I bring that sovereignty to what the arts can become. Because I know that there isn't a space, or there is a space, but broadening those horizons and broadening those possibilities in other organizations that might think, oh, we don't need that here because somebody else is doing it. No, everybody needs culture in their space because culture is informed by art. And art informs culture, which informs opportunity, dreams, and possibilities for our future. And so I just hope to bring a little bit of change. What would you say is your essence?
My essence is energy from others. My essence, I get my energy from the people around me, and I'm only as great as the people I surround myself with. My essence comes from energy through positivity. I can't help it. I'm a realist, but I'm an optimist, and I energize people through positivity and through my smile, which is a gift. And I'm only, like I said, I'm only as great as the people I surround myself with, and I hope that through my positivity, my energy, I make those people around me realize how great they are as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think so too. Where do you see our artists 5 years from now?
Where I see our artists 5 years from now would be in big budget things.
Ooh, yeah.
On stages, creating their shows that reflects their community and their understanding and realization of what it is like to grow up in the West, but how breaking through and rising up in the arts industry for a coloured person or a person of culture and shattering that ceiling. And I think the optimism and the hope and the dream that we have and the path that we both have walked in the past many years, that we will be a launching point for them to reach heights that we didn't even know could be reached. So
Yeah.
my question.
Okay, you go.
What would you hope the Western Edge community would say about you in the next 12 months?
In the next 12 months, I would hope that the Western Edge community knows my name. Most of them already do, but I would hope that the Western Edge community feels my presence and feels my optimism, feels my my kind positivity and my gentle nature, but also knows that I'm there, I'm ready to fight for them, but I'm also a shoulder, that I'm part of the furniture, right? That I feel like they should feel like I've always been here, right? And that I'm also helping them move along. I'm the hug that they didn't know they needed, with consent, but appreciates being there.
Awesome.
Yeah, I like a good hug. Do you have a message for young First Nations people who are interested in the arts?
Yes, I do. And my message would be one that is come to Weir, because I'm creating a space for you to express your creative and cultural freedoms that we might not necessarily have in your schools or in your community or at home, that you can come and discover your voice, your story, and your song that is uniquely yours, but it is ours that we get to share and get to celebrate. And I think there is a dawning of a new day, to quote my great uncle Jim Cooper, for our people and for the arts.
Yeah, nice.
One last question.
Okay.
Just popped into my head. What would you want young people to know about Weir, because we haven't been around and COVID and all that wonderful lockdown stuff? Like we're coming back with a bit of gusto. What would you hope, or what would you want young people to know about us and what we do here at Weir?
What I want young people to know about us is that we are your space. Right? We are here for you, and we create a space where you can come, you can tell your stories, you come as you are, and we will listen to those stories and we'll help you tell them artistically, however you like. It's also a space where you can come and make mistakes in a safe way without judgment. That's something that we're trying to teach. We're building this culture within Weir, so that anyone can come as they are and be who they are, and we will support that and celebrate that.
Yeah, I think that's something that we really hope to bring is this is a safe, fun space to create mistakes.
Oh, yeah,
because
absolutely.
from mess you make masterpieces.
Oh, alliteration, it's beautiful. I've been a lead artist at Weir for a few years now, and you're jumping on board. And predominantly, Weir has been a theatre company in ways. We're an arts company, but predominantly we've found ourselves in the theatre community and the film community a little bit as well. You're a visual artist, right? How do you come into this space, and what are you going to bring? Because we'd like to diversify our art. And how do you, what's your role in that?
Yeah, well, I hope to, expand horizons in the way in which you relate to art for our young people, but also how we choose to engage with art. Because even as artists, we need our own downtime, and sometimes it's actually more beneficial if you do something else creative.
Yeah.
And I think the way in which we inform our space but also relate to it is understanding what art in its essence actually does for our culture and does for our community. And doing murals and sculptures and paintings, that understanding the stillness of a space, and that sometimes your stillness is deafening to others. And that's what I hope to bring, standing unashamedly and taking up your space that you've been given.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think at the essence of it, we're all storytellers, and using our cultures and our artistic and our creativity, there's so many ways to tell that story.
Yeah, and something just popped into my head, that we are all a paintbrush, whether it's in our hands or in our voice or in our story or in our imagination or in ourselves. We are the paintbrush that is creating these masterpieces.
Oof. The world is our canvas. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, guys.
We'll see you soon.
See ya.